There's nothing like snuggling with a gay boyfriend.
There you go.
My first Pride was a mess. I had just come out.
I went with my cousin and I made her swear not to tell like our family. Like,
I trained all the way into the city and I didn't tell anyone because I wasn't out yet. And I went to watch the Pride Parade by myself. And I just felt so connected.
All of a sudden they hand me like the big flag and they're like, you're gonna march in the front. Like, here's some coffee, like, here's a shot.
Yeah.
Once we started walking, like the energy from everyone and how proud everyone was, like, I was living my best life with this flag. Like, I was waving it like my life depended on it.
I just grew up in a town where we didn't have a GSA, there was no LGBTQ group, and it was just amazing to like kind of feel like that I wasn't alone anymore.
All of a sudden, my grandma just shows up.
At Pride?
Yeah. She wanted to march. I have some pictures of her just like holding the P flag banner, marching down Dixon Street.
Oh my God.
There was a flag twirling team called the Flaggets. It was like reclaiming this word. I heard that word growing up like so much and it like really hurt every time I heard it. So just to see it in such a playful like way.
No Brasil, a parada é a maior parada do mundo, considerada pelo Guinness Book. E quando eu tava lá com mais de 4 milhões de pessoas, foi assim, nossa, realmente tem muita gente que deve ter passado a mesma situação que eu, só que tá todo mundo aqui agora comemorando, lutando pelos seus direitos, visibilidade.
And I look off into the float and I see my mom like waving a rainbow flag and my sister also waving a flag, like just celebrating. And it was just like, that was one of the best moments of my life. Like, I will never forget that.
My first Pride experience when I was in Chicago, I went to Northwestern. And I pretty much just stood there mostly by myself. I found that Northwestern's LGBT movement wasn't that inclusive of people of color.
A lot of parties are very expensive and it makes it inaccessible to like low income and like probably people of color as well.
Even now when people say queer, like generally people think of like white.
I felt like not being appreciated, not being accepted meant that I had to create my own culture.
Yeah.
It meant I had to find my own community.
When I went to Brooklyn Pride and seeing like black and brown and yellow faces, I felt more at home.
Because that was kind of the first time for me that I saw like, you know, not like one queer person, but like a bunch of queer people being kind of like super unapologetic and like out and like killing it.
If I could have two people like lead my dream Pride Parade, it would probably be like Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Rihanna probably, because she's great.
So there's always one year where the Girls from RuPaul Drag Race have a float. It would be great to be on that float with them, not even in drag, just like they're celebrating.
The rainbow of people, the rainbow of body types.
I think my dream Pride would probably be a Pride where it's like every person who is queer, who is in the STEM industries. So it'd be hella cute to have all those nerds marching down together in like some rainbow garb and then perhaps shirts like what I'm wearing.
I think it would be what, in my imagination, America is. It would be diverse and inclusive.
The cool thing about Pride, especially here in New York, that we get something like over 1 million LGBTQ visitors that come to the city for the month of June.
Yeah.
And with that comes new meat.
Last year, I sported a glitter beard. And at the end of the night, the glitter beard was no longer because I met who is now, I guess, my ex-boyfriend.
So my shirt in particular is from yesteryear when we were fighting for marriage equality, and it's still super relevant today.
Mine's a lot more simple. It just says, yes, queen.
But it's really said, yes, queen.
This bandana I got my very first Pride Parade, and I've worn it almost every single Pride Parade since.
Stonewall was the first bar I went to in New York. Yeah. I always try to like make it there, at least like to the outside of it during Pride, because it is so important.
I used to work at Stonewall. I was a shot boy.
I feel like what people forget is that like Stonewall was a riot.
Exactly, and
yeah.
They don't know that the bar is still a gathering place for our community.
Just encourage anyone who goes to their first Pride, 20th Pride, like 5 millionth Pride, just to like be yourself and experience something you haven't and just have fun.
Try something new. Go outside of your comfort zone. You know, maybe go to a leather bar and get spanked a little bit. Like, everyone needs a little bit of that. Maybe we would be a happier place today if we all just got spanked.
I would say just go all out, be your full self, be comfortable, be authentic, because maybe Pride will be the only space you have to be yourself. Charge your phone, charge your camera, because you're gonna take a gazillion pictures.
Even though the world is a very dangerous place, especially for women and queer women and women of color, like I'm gonna do my part.
Pride is the day that you're really celebrating your achievements and how far we've come and how far we will go.